Andrew Constant and Nicholas Scott take Nightwing to the dark future as the hero and leader of the Resistance is hunted by the Magistrate and the Peacekeepers, who employ many tricks and traps to ensnare the hero, but Nightwing is one step ahead of them. Andrew Constant tells a pretty standard hero versus villain story here with Nightwing, and a story that wouldn't be out of place in one of his ongoings. I enjoyed a slightly more harder edged Dick Grayson here, having to compensate a little bit in the wake of Bruce Wayne's death and also blaming himself for not being there for his father figure, whereas Bruce was there for him when he needed him the most. It's an interesting thing to explore with the character, but the book only briefly deals with it before quickly moving on to some more action focused storytelling, which is a little bit of a shame since I think that could have been a really interesting story to tell with Dick. Dick getting to meet the new Batman was fun, and him not bothering to learn who they are and respecting them and respecting their secret identity is pretty cool. I'm glad we didn't actually get a story or a long fight between Dick and this new Batman, since Dick would be somehow angered that this unknown person is stealing Bruce's mantle. What's most interesting here is the Peacekeepers, who actually get a whole lot to do this issue without their masks on, interestingly enough. Something that up until now we haven't really seen. Peacekeeper 1 is also a big part of the story as well, and our overall story in Gotham, since he is the one who apparently shot Bruce Wayne, and we actually get to see his face here as well. And while we don't actually get a name, I have to assume it's someone of importance, and it will be a big reveal of who exactly it is. And while he died in a recent Batgirl issue, I could maybe see Peacekeeper 1 being somehow James Gordon Jr., especially given since he seemed rather angered someone like Renee Montoya was commissioner, something his father was. And it would fit kind of nicely in with the story, and it would be a cool foil for Nightwing, being that he is the quote-unquote son of Batman. It would be kind of befitting that he would be fighting the son of Gordon. It'd be this nice sort of parallel. Nicholas Scott is no stranger to Dick Grayson and Nightwing, and draws a wonderful hero and setting here in this future Gotham. I really enjoyed Dick's new Resistance leader costume, which is really just a slightly more armored version of his classic Nightwing costume. He's got big pauldrons, he's got a cool face mask that I kind of wish would actually come back into the main continuity in Infinite Frontier. It's a really great variant on the usual Domino mask, and I like it quite a fair bit. Future State Nightwing issue 1 was a pretty good introduction to Nightwing's role in the future city, although I kind of wish the issue had dived a little bit more into Dick's frame of mind now that he blames himself for Bruce Wayne dying, and he has to rise to his legacy and take charge and the toll that is having on him. The more time with Peacekeepers was really great, as was the world building, and it continues to get a gold star rating from me across all these titles. It's damn good work that all these writers are pretty much on the same page when it comes to the world building, which is no easy feat. I'm going to give this issue an 8 out of 10. Future State Nightwing issue 1 sees a couple from Gotham besieged by the Magistrate's cyber soldiers as Nightwing races towards their location. The couple say they did nothing wrong as the cyber soldier grabs the man, demanding he comply. Nightwing smashes into the soldier, taking it down before using his electrified screamer sticks to take down the other soldier as well as the Peacekeeper drone above. The rescued man says what Nightwing just did was incredible, and what the Magistrate says about his kind must be wrong, wanting to shake the hero's hand. However, Dick hits him in the face with his baton, knowing the couple's body language is all wrong and they are trying to hide that they aren't scared and that they are actually ready to ambush him. He knows those guards were automated, but guesses certain cases still require a human touch as the man's hand begins to burn up as he reveals he and the woman are augmented humans. He attacks Nightwing, but the hero easily puts him down as the man's supposed wife unsheathes her 2 knives. As Nightwing fights the woman, another unseen person fires a shot at Dick, hitting him in the shoulder. He quickly takes the woman out with a leg sweep before deploying smoke to hide himself from the sniper. Above him, a sniper loses visual on the hero, but the sniper knows that means the hero is behind him. Nightwing is indeed behind the man, grabbing him and taking his weapons and interrogating the sniper for information about how many teams he has, knowing the man used data on Nightwing's sightings to bait the hero. The man says he's no nerd boy, so he doesn't know about all of that, and Dick knows he's right. He's just some idiot thug from the Magistrate's special Delta group. The man knows he's head of a mask resistance and he's worth all of this extra attention. Dick decides to let the man go, wanting him to tell Peacekeeper 1 that none of them are worth his time. The man tells the leaving hero that he's a lot darker than he was before all this, thinking someone is overcompensating for not having a bat daddy around. Dick breaks the man's femur with his baton, knowing healing from it is quite a painful experience, hoping the man enjoys his evening. The man radios into command, saying his mission was accomplished, as at Magistrate HQ, Peacekeeper 1 is met by Captain Marks, who has information on her mission, saying Nightwing has been hooked by her team. Peacekeeper 1 tells her to wait and see, since Nightwing is no slouch, which is why Marks employed some misdirection. Peacekeeper 1 isn't pleased with the woman telling him his own plan, saying that her promotion to Peacekeeper 6 was well earned, but it can easily be taken with the same brutality she used to earn it, so she better be like the Peacekeeper before her and stay in line. He knows their plan is complex, but significant progress has been made, except Nightwing and his network have made too much attention and support and success. He looks over Commissioner Montoya's desk sign, asking Marks if Nightwing still thinks Batman is dead. The woman says that she does, and it will be good ammunition for her meeting with him later. The woman takes her leave as Peacekeeper 1 snaps Montoya's desk sign, telling Marks that victory is mandatory. In the ruins of Arkham, Nightwing returns to his new hidden base, contacting his team, telling them the Magistrate is coming for them hard, so they need to prepare themselves since things are tough. But luckily, they are tough as well, and they are Bruce's legacy, so they will fight until it's over and until they have won. Barbara tells Dick of a report of a Batman sighting, something Dick knows all about, knowing it's not Bruce, but he will look into it, thanking Barbara and telling the team to get some rest. Dick himself goes to take a shower, trying to refocus and prepare himself, remembering when Bruce first met him, saying that he knows Dick's pain and he's there for him, something Dick wasn't for Bruce when he was killed. Feeling because he wasn't there, he let the man down. Dick senses something in the base, leaving the shower to investigate, only to be attacked by the person calling themselves Batman now, who says they want to talk. Dick welcomes Batman to the base with his welcome guest protocol, which electrocutes Batman, knocking him down and allowing Dick to restrain the hero. Some minutes later, Batman awakens, asking if Dick took a peek under the cowl while he was out, but Dick says that Arkham Cave recorded him, and he compared it with the footage he was able to get from the other Batman sightings around the city, knowing he is the real deal, and he didn't feel the need to invade the man's privacy. Batman says that he was surprised to discover where Nightwing has been operating out of, but Dick says that's the point, since this is where A-Day happened, and no one expects one to choose to live in a place filled with such horror. Dick asks why he's there, learning that Batman came to him thanks to Sarah Dowell, a 10-year-old girl who was kidnapped off the streets by people smugglers who were going to traffic her overseas at a special request from someone, but Batman rescued her. Dick notes how the hero is talking about the girl in past tense, so Batman reveals that once Sarah was at home, Cybers grabbed her and she hasn't been seen since. The hero knows the Magistrate took the girl to interrogate her about Batman, and he knows Sarah is dead, killed by monsters for nothing. Batman knows that cannot happen again, but the Magistrate is too many and too cruel to fight alone, wanting to be part of Nightwing's resistance. Dick's perimeter alarm soon begins ringing as the heroes learn Captain Marks and a huge contingent of Magistrate soldiers have arrived. Dick knows all about the Mark and her Delta Force, and Batman knows they didn't track him, but Dick knows that he's the one being tracked, since the bullet he was shot with by the sniper had nanotech inside of it and it acted as a homing beacon. Batman realizes that Dick knew the Magistrate bugged him and he led them straight to him, and Dick confirms he did, since he's done running and now he's got the home field advantage, so it's time they went to war.